Hey guys, so today we're going to take a look at EZA, Trunks, and GOTEN. This is a part 3 release, I guess. Well, it's not a new character, but it's a part 3 piece of content of the 2024 worldwide celebration. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what they do when they're EZA'd, and then we'll take them through an event here. So leader skill is Gifted Warriors, or Kamehameha 173 key. They actually do have 2 super attacks because they have a unit super attack. So the normal super attack, the double Kamehameha, greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage, so 50% raise for 1 turn. The unit super attack is the triple Kamehameha. So the conditions for this, you have to have another Trunks or GOTEN in the same turn, or Krillin on the team. Now, clearly, we're not going to be running Krillin, so this is going to be dependent upon us having another Trunks or GOTEN on the rotation, which we're going to try and do here. The effect of this unit super attack is very strong. So this is going to be a great raise, so the same thing as the 12 key, but then in addition to that, we're also getting 30% attack and defense to the entire team for 2 turns. Important to remember that this also does apply to this character. So they're getting 50% attack and defense and 30% attack and defense from this. And then for the next 2 turns, the whole team is going to have a 30% attack and defensive buff, which is very, very strong. Passive, let's see what we got here. So 3 key, 100% attack and defense start of turn. And then when they perform a super attack, they're getting another 150% multiplicative attack and defensive buff. 70% chance of an additional attack and defense plus 100%. And then another 70% chance of an additional attack and defense plus 100%. So this is a very common theme in this game, just in general, of Trunks and GOTEN characters, is they're always sort of luck or chance based. And that also applies to GOTENs as well. It seems like they just have pushed this theme of GOTEN and Trunks and GOTENs always being based around some kind of luck. And this character is the embodiment of that. High chance, so 50% chance of launching an additional super attack. So that is not, you know, guaranteed additional with chance of super. That is literally just 50% chance of doing a super. That's it. So we can get up to 3 attacks in the same turn if we get the hidden potential system after that, but the least amount of supers we could do in a turn is 1, which does kind of suck, but that's fine. 50% chance of performing a critical hit, so 50% chance to crit. Medium chance of evading, so 30% chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack. Then an additional attack and defense plus 20% up to 100%, and chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 10% up to 50% with each attack received or evaded. So that means they can get up to a 80% chance to dodge, which is extraordinarily good, especially when you synergize that with the active skill that gives them a 100% chance to dodge for 1 turn. Okay, then they get an additional chance of performing a critical hit plus 30% and reduces damage received by 30% when all allies attacking in the same turn are Kamehameha category characters. So if you're running them on a full Kamehameha setup, they are actually going to have an 80% chance to crit just base, which means you really don't need to give them crit in the hidden potential system. So their active skill condition is the same thing as basically their unit super attack effect. Can be activated when there is another ally whose name includes Trunks Kid or GOTEN Kid attacking in the same turn starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. And this is going to give them a 1 turn 100% chance to dodge and 6 key, which of course is really good. And remember, you're going to be building up their dodge chance and their stats every time they dodge. So that's going to help build that up there. The build that I went for these guys, just additional and dodge. I think mostly additional is probably what you want to do. This character is a classic example of why I feel like the hidden potential system needs to be adjusted or changed or updated or whatever verb you want to use for it, because this character has an 80% chance to dodge, an 80% chance to crit, and so it's like the only thing you would really care about giving them is additional. So I gave them just a ton of additional. I also gave them a ton of raw stats, because raw stats are never really going to be a thing that's power crept in this game, right? You're never going to be in a situation where it's like, oh, this character is getting so many raw stats from their, you know, from their passive that I'm not going to need more raw stats. Like that's not a thing. So raw stats are always, I think, a solid investment. So I gave them some raw attack as bronze, and then I am using their silver character-specific skill orb. And then the gold, I just give them dodge and defense, because again, I don't really think they need like crit or anything like that. 10 dodge, just because again, there's not really much else you can really put for them. Like I think 24 additional is pretty sufficient. And then their links are Innocence, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prodigies, Budding Warrior, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. And then their categories are Gifted Warriors, Hybrid Saiyans, Joined Forces, Movie Heroes, Youth, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Bond of Friendship, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighter, and that is it. One thing I just do want to mention here is I feel like if this character actually, you get both of the great chances to proc. So they have 100% additional stat multiplicative buffs, but it's a 70% chance when performing a super attack, right? I think. Oh no, it's actually, no, it's start a turn, right? Great chance of additional attack and defense. Yeah, so those are actually both start a turn buffs. I think if you get both of those up and you super, and then this character gets attacked, assuming you have a full Kamehameha rotation, so you have the 30% damage reduction, like, you probably are going to be living most attacks in the game anyway. So even if they don't dodge, that's why I went with a lot of defense here, is because I think that's a pretty good way to build this character. There's so many multiplicative buffs, especially if you have like the unit super attack effect active. We're going to jump in with the Super Saiyan Trio team, and we're going to go into the Supreme Magnificent Battle Super Saiyan Goku stage. There aren't really like super crazy stages on Global yet. We're about to get more stages of the Supreme Magnificent Battle event this one. But like, we don't have the Goku and Frieza stage. We don't have the Bulma event, the Heroine collection or whatever. So kind of a little bit lacking in terms of difficult content. I could jump into like Cell Max or something. This team is a little bit strange too. Remember, this character really wants to be ran next to a Goten and Trunks. So we're going to use the EZA Int and Tech Goten and Trunkses, and then the last slot on this team was a little bit tough to do, just because, again, you do want a full Kamehameha setup for this Goten and Trunks, so I'm running AJ Ultimate Gohan, who actually is not going to be too bad on the setup, because the EZA Int Trunks and Tech, Int Goten and Tech Trunks are actually part of the Majin Buu Saga category, so Ultimate Gohan is going to have those conditions fulfilled for Majin Buu characters, but this setup should make the EZA Physical Trunks and Goten look very, very good, so let's go ahead and jump in, and we'll see how well this character looks here. Alrighty, let us see how this goes. They are in the second rotation. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a Trunks or Goten with them right away. That's kind of annoying, but sure. Okay, let's go. So probably just gonna kill these guys immediately, huh? Well, can't do anything about that. I do still think that the Tech Trunks and Int Goten should be relatively competent. Obviously, when they're on the rotation with the Physical Trunks and Goten, because I believe they get like 80. Don't they get like 80% damage reduction or something like that? And then plus they're going to be attacking first, so they're going to be getting the super tech effects off. So they should be fine for the most part. I can't imagine they're going to be in like some ridiculously perilous situation where it's like, okay, we get hit by a normal and we die. So, all right, this is fine. One of the reasons why I wanted to jump into this event specifically is because the second phase has a lot of attacks, which should allow us to build up fairly quickly with Trunks and Goten. Alright, so this guy's probably going to kill. Honestly, I would be surprised if they survive this. I'd be very surprised if they survive this. Yeah, okay, they're dead, because this is a 70% chance we hit it. An alternative team we could use is we could use double STR Gohan leads, actually. But this build obviously is going to serve better to make the team look better. So for whatever reason, I actually don't know why they do this. Let me get through this tsunami of abilities here. If we take a look at the Int Goten, he's got Majin Buu Saga as a category. We take a look at Tech Trunks. He's got Majin Buu Saga as a category. we take a look at physical Trunks and Goten. For whatever reason, they don't have Majin Buu Saga. These are the same characters from the same movie, right? The Tech Trunks and Int Goten are from the Bio Broly movie. The physical Trunks and Goten are the Trunks and Goten from the Bio Broly movie. Even like this guy has Majin Buu Saga. Right? I mean, I don't really understand why the physical Trunks and Goten are not classified as a Majin Buu Saga character, but it is what it is. Okay, wait, we actually did get their super attack effect, or the unit super attack condition here. Activates when there is another ally whose name includes Trunks Kid or Goten Kid attacking on the same turn, or when there's a Krillin on the team. How do we have that active? Oh, no, never mind. That is, oh, okay, yeah. AGL Gohan. I shouldn't even consider that. I didn't even consider that Gohan would have his unit super attack condition here, because we have a Goten. Right? That's why. Huh. That's interesting. So we very, very easily could lose here. If we wanted to just win, we would just do this, right? We would just do this and we would win. I am going to put Trunks and Goten in slot 1. Remember, they're going to build up their dodge chance. Whether or not they dodge or get hit, they're going to be building that up. Let's just try this. We had bad rotations anyway, so I wouldn't really care if we just died here. 420,000 defense. Let's just see how this goes. And then if we die, we'll jump back in. If not, we'll just continue. AGL Ultimate Gohan having his unit super attack is interesting. It's going to give him a better stack. All right, let's see. Okay, we got hit. We got hit. Okay, we're dodging. Dodging. Okay, now we should be good to go with dodging. Yeah, we should be at, now we're at 80% dodge. Nice. All right, and they're at 25 million. All right. Yeah, so I think for like the first few hits of every fight, there's initial super, 27 million. For the first few hits of every single fight, they might be exposed a bit. But once they get going, they should be good to go here. Yeah, look at this. We missed out on that super, but it's fine. Hidden potential system normal. All right, I mean, they're mostly built up at this point. How many attacks was that? What do they have to do? They have to get hit or dodge. I think it's 10 times to get their full passive, I believe, right? Because it's 10% per hit or dodge, and it's 100% as the max. We might be like 2 hits away or 3 hits away from getting them maxed out, but for the most part, they're going to be good to go here. And then on turn 4, when we come back to this rotation, we are going to have who is it, Trunks? One of the Trunks or Gotens is going to be on this rotation. So we'll have their unit super attack up. We'll also have the active skill ready to go with 100% dodge. So yeah, this character really does seem fairly good. Seems like a standard example of a character where the first turn they might be a bit exposed, but once you get them established after that first turn, they are very, very strong. Kind of, honestly, it's kind of like a mini version of, as crazy as it sounds, like a mini version of the Family Kamehameha STR Gohan. Not because they're as good as him, I'm just saying that's the same kind of character they are. Like the first turn, you're kind of establishing them, and then once they get established, I mean, you're good to go from that point. I'm actually going to do this, and the only reason why I'm going to do this is so that we could avoid just killing everything immediately. that's why I'm doing this here. Okay. Let's just put them in slot 1. Yep, that is fine. We don't really need to worry about giving the physical character 24 key. Doesn't matter. If we can get it, that's obviously good, but we don't need it. That's fine. And we can go ahead and do that. Alright, yeah, this is double digits. Oh, he dodged it. I think my Gohan has 3 dodge, so it's pretty low, 3% chance. All right, next turn we will have essentially full power. Actually, the best rotation we're going to possibly see from him, from Goten and Trunks, is on turn, I guess it's going to be turn 6 when we get Goten on there as well. But next turn should be pretty good. we're going to get their unit super attacks going as well. So we're going to have multiple turn support defensively from this character. Remember, we have 2 of this character. And then we're also going to have multiple turn support going via the unit super attack effect of Trunks and Goten as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so we are getting attacked once in the front from Vegeta. So let's go ahead and put them in slot 1 here. So with Trunks, we have everything except for Prodigies up. Does Goten have Prodigies? I don't believe so. But let me just check. Does Goten have Prodigies? No, he does not. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be able to get everything up besides Prodigies. 745,000 defense. Do you guys understand what their defense is about to look like here? They're getting 150% attack and defense on Super. So, I mean, let's actually calculate this right here. They're getting... So, I'm just going to punch in... I'm just going to round up to 750,000 defense. My calculator's frozen. Okay, hold on a second. All right, so then we do times 2.5. So they're going to be at 1... After they super attack, just from their passive, they're going to be at 1.8 million defense. And then we have this. So they're getting 50% on 1.8. So that's 1.5. So they're going to be at 2.8. And then we have another 30% on top of that. So that's a 30% calculated on the post-passive number, I believe. So, I mean, we're talking about over 3 million defense. Is that accurate? I think so. I think they're going to be over 3 million defense after they super on this turn, I think. Let me just... There's a 10 attacks that they need to dodge right here or get hit by. Oh no, it is 20%. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, so I actually made a mistake. Attack and defense 20% up to 100%. It's not. I thought it was 10%. So they should be. Yeah. So they are fully built up here. Okay. Yeah, but their defense is going to be supposedly over 3 million after they super here. I mean, that's with 30% damage reduction and an 80% chance to dodge. I mean, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments with the calculations, but I don't think they're wrong. The start of turn defense number there is ridiculous. All right, let's just go ahead and pop the active skill just because I would like to see the animation. And just in case Vegeta is supering in the front, I mean, you know, before they attack in slot 1, they could take a lot of damage, especially from type disadvantage. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so now they have 100% chance to dodge. Let's go ahead and blow them up. Let's go just attack Vegeta here. Get him out of here. Let's go ahead and do that. And just get as many orbs as we can get. Is he supering? He was not supering. Okay, fine. 33 million. Okay, and here's the unit super attack animation. We're going to get the 2-turn support here as well. And don't forget, they have additionals. Oh, we actually got no additionals. Okay, that was unlucky. This Trunks is at 15. Okay. These guys are at 25. Wow. What was I gonna say? So that number that I calculated, the defense number, the over 3 million defense number, that's only considering they get 1 super. That's not even considering they get any additional supers. That is insane. This character is an insane unit, especially when you get them on rotation with other Kamehameha units and you have their active and Trunks and Goten are on a team and you're supporting that. Like, yeah, things can get out of hand very fast with this character, I think. Okay, let's just do this. Actually, let's just put them in slot. Let's do this. 8. Yeah, look at the defense numbers here. Dude, what the Super Saiyan trade is at 815,000 defense. Yeah, I'm just putting them in slot 1, doesn't matter. I would like to give all those to Ultimate Gohan, so I think I will. Okay. I mean, these guys must be over 2 million defense as well. Easily. With over 800k start a turn. That's actually ridiculous. Yeah, look at this. This is insane. You know what? All we need... I actually wouldn't be opposed to this if they wanted to do this. I'm not really a big Trunks and Goten fan, but If they wanted to give us, like, I don't even know how they would do this. A new Trunks and Goten DOKKANFEST, or some kind of just like standalone Like, it doesn't have to be Trunks and Goten. It could just be a standalone Trunks or standalone Goten as well. They could super EZA the LR Trunks and Goten, the OG one somehow. I mean, that could work too. Gohan should be fine here. We're gonna get stunned. Doesn't matter. We already attacked. Yeah. All right. Here is like the big time rotation. Notice their defense is a lot lower. That probably means we got unlucky with their great chances at the start of this turn. I mean, we're also missing out on one instance of the 77% defensive support, right? Because the Super Saiyan Trio was floated. But I doubt we have the full passive active here. I think they share the same links with Goten as Trunks, right? Yeah, because I think these guys share 7 out of 7. Yeah, they do. Okay. So we should be good to go here. I'm actually going to float Goten. Let's do that. And let's grab that. All right, I'm not going to use the Kamehameha. Yeah, only 19. Notice how big of a jump that is. We actually might not have gotten any of the procs. We might have missed both. And we got no additionals. That's insane. Yeah, this is like a legendarily unlucky turn. Goten at 21 million, by the way. Okay, Piccolo. Yeah, oh my god, Goten's popping off here. We got really good luck with Int Goten, but this was actually a legendarily unlucky turn with the Goten and Trunks. Think about this. We probably missed both 70% chances in their passive, and then we missed the 50% chance to additional super, and then we missed by over 50% chance. Or no, actually no, I think I have just about a 50% chance. We missed a 70% chance, a 70% chance, then a 50% chance, then a 50% chance, all on this turn with that character. And that is crazy. That's so insane. That's kind of the highs and lows with this character, I guess. All right, so I'm intentionally not going to use the family Kamehameha, actually. Just so that, I'm going to put the friend insult one, more defense. Just so that we can obviously get more footage of it. Because the family Kamehameha would probably just kill him. But we will not do that here. So let's just do this. And we don't even need to worry much about like orbs and stuff here. All right, so ideally I would want to put Trunks and Goten in a situation where they're going to get supered by this guy. Hopefully he doesn't attack right away next turn. Yeah, nice try. 26.9. 26.9. Yeah, that unit super attack effect is pretty insane. Okay, we're not gonna. No, there's no way we kill him on this turn. 18 million additional super. Okay. That means if we crit on this, we would actually be doing damage to Goku and Frieza. The hypothetical Goku and Frieza event that's not on global. All right, remember, he's gaining attack every time we do damage here. I'm pretty sure what I would want to see, I mean, there's a very high chance we would just simply dodge. Right? We would just dodge this character's attack next turn. I would actually want to see them get hit by this. Because I'm pretty sure they would take nothing. Pretty sure. They would just double-digit tank the super attack here. Unfortunately, we have Ultimate Gohan next turn, who's like the one character I really don't care about on this team. He just, like, the sixth character, the filler character here. All right, we did a lot of damage. I feel like we're probably just going to... Oh my god, he's attacking right away. That's annoying. God damn it. Yeah, look at the defense. Oh my god, 900k. We gotta just try. We gotta just try this. 900k. I'm gonna calculate this one more time. 909,000. Multiply that by 2.5 because that's what they get when they super attack. 2.2 million defense just from the passive. Okay. Then we have a 50% defensive buff from the hidden potential system, or not hidden potential, from the super attack effect. So they're gonna jump up to 3.4 million. And then we have the unit super attack, which is, I mean, they're at like 4 million defense after supering here. That is ridiculous. And they have an 80% chance to dodge. Now, obviously, this is a very bad spot for them just because you would clearly want to super with them before they would get attacked. But they still have an 80% chance to dodge. So we're going to just gamble here. This is going to be an insane attack stat number, by the way. So if we do dodge, which I think we probably would, we have an 80% chance to dodge, plus we have another 10% from the hidden potential system. We are very easily going to kill this guy here. So let's just see. We got unlucky. He was attacking in the front 2 turns in a row. All right, dodge it. Go ahead. Did we actually not dodge it? Oh my god, are you kidding me? God damn it, dude. Oh, that was such a good turn for them. That's so unlucky, man. Are you kidding me? All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, we're about to head into this turn again. I actually did also save the active skill in case we do need to use it if he's attacking in slot 1 again. Hopefully he's not. Him attacking in slot 2 would be ideal, like the middle slot. Or even at the end. At the end would be the best because then we could just put them at the end and they get the benefits of both the supports from the trio supering first and Trunks supering first. So let's see. Where's the attack at? Oh my god, it is actually at the end. Okay. So now we can just do this. I mean, this is... Yeah, they're at 909,000 defense. This is basically the same turn we had. It's just they're actually not attacking in the front. And even if they were, I could have just done this. All right, so yeah, this is going to be insane. Unfortunately, we can't avoid getting 24 key. This is still fine. We're not going to kill him before we get to them at the end, but this, talk about a juiced setup for this character. I mean, again, it is going to look it is going to be very hard for them to make this character look better than they're about to look right here. I mean, this is... Okay, I'll just shut up and I'll just do my outro. Let me know what you guys think of EZA, DOKKANFEST, Trunks, and GOTEN. They're obviously very, I guess I would say RNG dependent, but a lot of times they're going to be looking really good anyway, so I don't really want to call them that, but just watch and witness this turn right here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.